This is the start of the core series. So we're really just going to do, I think, 2 videos for core, and we're going to throw a couple things in. So this first one, we're going to do the holding plank and the abdominal crunch. Both of these are pretty straightforward. Most people have seen them, you've done them before. If you've done any kind of really regular exercises, so they won't be too foreign to you. And if you watched in the upper body series, we also did a couple of versions of these, especially the plank. But for the core, it's just a straightforward plank. So if you're not in good shape, if you need to work up to it, one of the first things you can do is just do the front leaning rest position, push-up position in the upper body until you start to strengthen that core and feel like you can hold it for a good 30 to 60 seconds, and then you can start working in. So this is sort of an upper core, and just holding, and the key being holding the back straight. Ideal if you really want to check this out, have somebody put a straight board. It should go across the back of your head all the way down to your rear end, and just lie right across everything really nice. Now to increase the work here and to get a little bit more out of this, we go into a lower plank, a forearm plank. So that's just down here like this, and here, same thing. You're just holding the plank, trying to keep it in a straight position. A little bit more work done here. Okay. Now, you want to add some work to this. This goes back a little bit to the upper body, but you want to make this a little more interesting and make the time go faster. Move back and forth. So move yourself down and then back up. And alternate arms, which ones go down first and which one comes up first. Okay? So for this, let's take a look. I think Jenna tells us we want to hold it for 30 seconds and then repeat that 3 times after a little bit of rest in between each round. Now if you can do 30 seconds and you're comfortable, try to go for 60, 45, 60, see how long you can hold. Or add those variations that I talked about, like going up and down. You do the same thing, you want to make it a little bit harder. You can incline your feet, put your feet up, so you got more of a downward direction. You can work on a step, so start in a position like this. No, moving outside here, but that's okay. And then actually put yourself up on a step and go up and down, back and forth. You can see I did not prepare. We didn't do a rehearsal, so we're off the cuff. That's okay. So that's your plank, straightforward, 3 times, 30 seconds. The next, ab crunches. Okay, so most of us also are familiar with ab crunches. Pretty straightforward exercise, but there is a trick that a lot of people don't. When they're doing crunches, they're often doing more with the back than with the abs because they tend to curl up, and so you don't want to curl. Okay, so there is a curl version, all right, that moves into more of the sit-up. But for the ab crunch, what you really want to do is you want to push your chest towards the ceiling or towards the sky if you're outside. So you want to be pushing up that way, and then that is causing your abs to retract and try to pull everything up towards the ceiling, okay? So you can start, here again, if you haven't done this before, you can start with your legs down, so you're stable, and you just want to move up. So easiest way to do this is to keep looking towards the ceiling. What we tend to do when we're doing this is we do this, and then we're our whole body. So what you want to do is push up toward the ceiling, keep looking up. Make it more challenging, bring the legs up, keep them together, cross it, whatever, and do the same thing. And even though I'm not moving very far, and it looks like I'm out of balance, it won't take long, and you will start to feel these muscles really working. Now, one of the nice things about abs, you can work them every day. So you can get them sore, working them out, doing crunches, doing some of the other things today. Usually by the next day, you can work abs again, okay? Now, if they're still sore, okay, give them a little rest. But we use them so often that they tend to have more resilience than what we realize. So for the ab crunch, 3 sets of 12, but you can work that up as you get stronger, and then again add a little variation. And here again, simple way to add some variation. Once you can do 3 times 12 without any problem, throw a little weight on here. Just grab hold of a can of something that you can hold on to, add that extra weight when you're doing the lift. So that was our first core workout video of this series. We're going to come back and do one more core workout with 3 different exercises. Hope to see you then.